Hey viewers and viewers, my name is John Red Strategist and welcome to a brand new challenge here on this Being Hunted series. So, thing is, it's late July, or at least getting towards late July as of when I record this, and of course you know what that means. Eventually in the next week or two my summer leave from work is going to be starting, which probably means at some point I'm going to be travelling back up north to visit friends and family and all that, meaning obviously I'm going to have to block record a load of content here on the channel to keep the schedule going whilst I'm away and therefore unable to record and whatever else have you. So basically we're going to do a challenge today. I'm going to be pre-recording one, a nice big 1 hour challenge that I can probably then split down into sort of 15-minute episodes or so of the footage, and it's called the Summer Picnic Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. So had the idea of, you know, doing something that is, well, basically nice and sort of summery themed. We're all going on a summer holiday in the world of Sir. We have an hour to do this challenge, and it's basically an item gathering challenge. We got to gather the objects for a nice summery beach picnic, ladies and gentlemen. So the rules are we've got to find an actual suitable location for our beach where we're going to set up our picnic site and all that. And apart from that, we then have to gather the actual stuff for it. So we have to get flasks of tea, we have to get hams, cheeses, breads, chocky bickies, and canned pies, because I think that sort of represents a decent array of stuff that, you know, you would have in a picnic, right? That kind of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys could all just wander out the way, please. And basically, the point system is going to be as follows. So, for every bread, aka mouldy bread, technically, that I pick up, and every chocolate biscuit that I pick up, that's going to be 1 point each. For every cheese I find, every Stilton, that's going to be 2 points. And for every flask of tea, that'll be 3 points. For every canned pie, 4 points. And for every ham, 5 points. I've sort of tried to order those point systems based on roughly how rare I think things are. But without further ado, let's activate our timer. 1 hour starts now, ladies and gentlemen. So it feels good actually to be back with another sort of large challenge in the game. Especially one that's a nice summery themed one that could keep us, you know, keep the schedule going for a while. Which is pretty good. So I hope you guys are all doing well out there. It's a Tuesday evening actually, as of when I record this particular set of episodes of this game. Actually, I've not even deposited my device piece in the standing stones. What am I doing? I don't want that to be hogging up inventory space. So basically, I think the first thing we need to do is need to explore this island, try and find a suitable beach location. So the idea is, obviously, when time runs out, we have to get all our items we've accumulated and take them over to the location for our little picnic, ladies and gentlemen. There's no one actually over by that particular device piece over there, so I might as well try and get this piece out of the way. Otherwise, we're going to have robots spawning near the standing stones. Because we could always use the pub over there as our kind of intermediate stop point, you know, as you do. We can always put stuff in there and store it. Are you coming back over here, please? Going for your summery balloon ride, old boy. Now, I'm trying to think, when was the last time I went for a proper picnic of sorts? Probably, if I'm entirely honest, probably when I was a teenager. Still living, obviously, with family up north. I can remember sometimes we would get in the car and head up to the Lake District. We would sort of take, you know, a picnic up there, stop somewhere in the fells, have a good time. Let's see, bread. Need that straight away. I was about to say stout. Is that on the list as well? But no, it isn't. But we can take some of it though, right? Well, we've got 1 point so far potentially, if obviously we are able to locate a beach, because obviously the points don't count unless we actually have a beach where we can take all our stuff to. More bread there, that's good. Should probably also discard some of this crap so we can actually empty the inventory space. I hear robots closing in on this location. That is not good. You better not be coming to... Oh god. Keep an eye on this place. Oh, we'll leave a book in there. Books are always a good read. Nothing like having a good read whilst you're, you know, on a picnic and all that. Take a nice book somewhere secluded, and oh god, I think you are actually trying to get to this area, aren't you? Ah, bollocks. See, I wanted to use this building, potentially, as just a drop-off point, but you guys are clearly not going to allow me, are you? Unless you're going to wander off somewhere, which would be nice of you to do. Alright, trombone I'll have, can always use that. Go on, take the sherry, take the bottles, they're always useful. Gonna end up cramming my inventory full of crap here, aren't I? Discard all of that. Right. Did I leave the bread in this door over here? I did, didn't I? Yeah. Alright, well, you know what I'll do? I'll just tally up those points so far. So technically that'll be 2 points. Let's actually go and see if we can locate a thingamybobber. An actual suitable beach. Alright, looks like he's moving on past that pub, which is fortunate. Yeah, so saying about picnics, things that I've been on. So yeah, the Lake District is always a great place for a picnic. You know, so many fells, so many lakes, outstanding area of outstanding natural beauty, even. Just all around, a very, very nice place to go. But yeah, God, I've not been actually up to the Lake District in a long, long while. Probably should go up there again at some point. Probably would be good actually to maybe get Phil to join me sometime when I'm visiting back up north. We could take the train or something, head up to Windermere Station, somewhere like that, and maybe just have a look around the town. Have lunch out somewhere, me and him, have a good time. Right, more bread there. Good. We're going to be... oh my god, even more bread. Fantastic. We're going to have so much friggin' bread. It's going to be a bread picnic. I'll take that torch though whilst I'm at it. Very good. Get this open. Get this activated over here. There's nothing really in there for me. Still haven't found a beach yet, which I keep saying I'm going to do. Swear I will get to it at some point, don't you worry. I should actually tot up the fact that I've now got 5 extra pieces of bread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So technically we've got the potential for 7 points there, which is good. Nothing in that door. This one maybe? I know I already emptied that one. Let's have a look over here then, shall we? Can pie! There we go, that's a good one. Also, I've already got a can pie in my inventory that I didn't even realise. Do we want to count that first can pie towards our score? No, I'm not going to count the first one, because obviously you picked that up from the dead robot, but hey. Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more points. So technically we could be on 11 at the moment, which is good. So yeah, like I say, that first can pie that you pick up off the dead robot, not counting that. Right, that's an extra point there. Put that one on there like that. I'm just hoping with the suitable beach rule in this one, okay, another point, that a suitable beach has actually generated on this map. And by suitable beach, what I mean is maybe sort of like a beach that is kind of flat, down towards the waterline, and not sort of craggy. Okay, that's another friggin' point there. So on about 15 at the moment, counting that last bit of bread that we picked up. God, we've got to have some cheese or ham or something somewhere, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? You want to take the revolver rounds? Sure, just in case I get a gun. Which oh, cheese. Speak at devil. Right, so that is 2 points for that one. Okay, we're already racking the points up here, which is pretty good. Very, very fortunate. Also, in case anyone's interested in knowing, it's extra 3 points there. I've also sort of tweaked the biomes. So this central one is customised, but essentially is customised to be kind of like a castle biome, as you can already tell. And all the other biomes have been set to castle ones. The Ludston Estate, right. Let's go and deposit some of our spoils so far. But yeah, I'm trying to remember when would have been the last time that I visited the Lake District. Once again, probably when I was a teenager. In all honesty. Kind of makes me nostalgic to go back up there at some point. Because the thing is, you know, you've got obviously your sort of typical tourist locations in the Lake District, like Windermere and Bowness, which are always nice to go to, like I say, but like I say, they are a bit touristy. But you know, you've got other areas. If you've got a car and you're willing to, I don't know, get like a road map or something and drive around for a bit, just seeing what you can locate and all that, then you can find all kinds of cool areas. I remember sometimes as a kid, you know, me and my sibling, our grandparents on my mother's side of the family would, you know, take us up there sometimes. We'd go for a drive around to places like Grasmere and Ullswater, places like that, which are always really, really nice. Grasmere's a good one. That's a slightly less touristy destination that you can go to in the Lake District, and it's really, really, it's just charming overall, to put it that way. Well, yeah, the more I think about, obviously, the Lake District, the more I think about the copy of a painting which is over my grandmother's fireplace in her lounge, which I probably mentioned before. It's a painting by an artist called Judy Boys, who is not... I don't think he's very well known, even within the UK, I don't think. But she basically does a lot of Lake District sort of rural scenes in her paintings, and they are really nice. If you want to get a feel for what the Lake District kind of looks like, check out her paintings. That's Judy Boys. Boys being spelled B-O-Y-E-S, not B-O-Y-S. But yeah, I actually do quite like some of Judy Boys' paintings. I guess that is because maybe they appeal to sort of the more nostalgic side of me, from my sort of memories of the Lake District, things like that. There's just some real nice ones, in essence. There's a lot of kind of countryside up in the sort of northwest of England that I really do like. And, you know, as I say, I am kind of biased because obviously I'm from that region of the country. It's the area of the country that I grew up in. So, obviously... Oh, flask of tea. Thank you. That is 3 more points. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Should I take the fish and chips while I'm at it in case I want something to eat? As I'm moving, I think I will. Is there anyone in the village? There is. Slightly annoying. But, you know, even actually just sort of going around places like the Scorton area and Nicky Nook here in Lancashire, they can be quite nice, or going down to the Tolkien Trail in East Lancashire, the River Hodder, places like that. They're quite nice as well. Plenty of lovely places to go. Right, is this a suitable beach over this side? It's not too steep going down to the waterline. I think this area over here might be better, actually. See, if I had a map of the island, I could actually mark this point out. But I suppose it's, yeah, facing back towards the Standing Stones, it's directly east, so maybe it's sort of directly west, then, of where the Standing Stones are. If you go over that way. Okay, that's our beach, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we'll take all our spoils once the challenge is over. You know, speaking of beaches, I'm also trying to remember a good sort of... Well, when was the last beach holiday that I ever went on? And again, it would probably be years ago when I was a teenager. Thinking probably 2008, I would wager. The last time when I was in sort of getting into my kind of later teens. Probably I was about 17 or 18 at the time when I went on a family holiday. We went to the Greek island of Kefalonia, which we've been to several times before. Beautiful island, but yeah, that would have been the last proper sort of beach holiday that I ever went on. I probably talked before about how, you know, the Ionian is an area of the world that I want to go back to at some point in my life. Maybe Kefalonia, maybe, you know, maybe Ithaca, somewhere like that. Lovely islands. Of course, you know, I've got to save up money for that because they're expensive. Especially if, you know, you're hiring sort of like an apartment or a, I don't know, a villa of your own or something along those lines. Yes. You know, actually, speaking of beach holidays, a place which I sometimes think would be kind of interesting to go, somewhere in the Pacific, maybe. I don't know where exactly, because I don't really know Pacific Islands and things like that too well. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I want to get my torch out. Luckily, nobody heard that. Thank God. But no, yeah. There's probably lots of places in the Pacific Islands which are probably quite nice to visit. Very tropical. Because the thing is, you know, a lot of people who've been to the Pacific Islands, you know, sort of in the tropical areas, often say how it is basically a bit of a paradise. It's just so, you know, beautiful weather, blue seas, white sandy beaches, things like that. And you know me, I love my sort of nautical and maritime destinations, and Pacific Islands I think would be interesting. Especially also because one of the books I'm reading at the moment is a book called Sea People by Christina Thompson. I think that's her name. I may have mentioned it before actually. Essentially it's kind of like a popular history book I got from Waterstones one time, which is all about the Polynesians. You know, what we know of their civilization and how they spread out across the Pacific and things like that. Really, really interesting stuff. So yeah, I suppose actually if I was to go, you know, to Pacific Islands, well, maybe even like Hawaii as well. That could be a good one. You know, it'd be good to maybe explore some museums. Taking some history lessons about all sort of Hawaiian and Polynesian cultures. Stuff like that, you know? Get a bit of culture under your belt. That's always pretty nice and interesting. Where am I wandering to here? I'm not actually searching for stuff that I need, come to think of it. Oh, I didn't even actually deposit this flask of tea in the pub. I'll have to go back and do that. Okay. Don't give me lag spikes all of a sudden, please, game. That's not appreciated. Oh, come on now, stop that. It's funny how sometimes Sir does this. I don't know if it's the game or if it's maybe it's just my PC being, you know, aging and all that. I think it's probably the latter, to be honest. But you know me. I'm sort of clinging onto this PC as long as I can. Because, you know, it cost a fair bob. This one did. And, you know, if I was to replace it, I'd want something that's equally as, if not more powerful than what I've got already at the moment. Which, of course, will probably end up costing around about the same that it cost to get this one. Sorry, I'm gulping water, ladies and gentlemen. As you can imagine, it's a warm day here in the UK. It's still that very sort of warm, muggy kind of weather. You know, it's a bit like sticky. It's definitely got to like rain at some point, because it's kind of a bit sort of grey and overcast outside. Not sort of dark grey, though. More that kind of pale grey, sort of, that makes you think, okay, it looks like it's probably going to rain at some point, but maybe not just yet. Oh, come on, God, that's a big lag spike right then. Why is it doing that? That's so weird. Hold on, maybe just take a very quick sort of jump cut. If I just quickly tap Bandicam once and then instantly tap it again. Shellfish rocks. Okay, there's more to the game than I thought. Oh yeah, you bastard. I'm wondering if we get an opportunity though to maybe switch characters and try someone else out. Oh god, you're hiding in there, were you? Fucking hell. Just chunked him straight off the edge there. Oh, does it look pretty though? It's pretty good. Oh god, it's you. No, don't fucking there. Something you've got to watch out for is when you're doing attacks like that, you can't sort of like get out of the animation. You have to wait for the animation to complete before you can start moving. So just got to bear that in mind, right? You see? Oh god! Oh my god! You got a bomb on you. You're not good. That got rid of you. Oh, I knew that was going to explode. There we are. Right. What else do I have? Oh god, I haven't got much, have I? I need to find the shop. That's what I need to find. If